Rheumatoid arthritis. What is the criteria for diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis? The criteria are: first, we see how many joints are affected. If one large joint is affected, the score is 0. If 2 to 10 large joints are affected, score is 1. 1 to 3 small joints, then score is 2. If 4 to 10 small joints are affected, then the score is 3. And if more than 10 joints and at least one small joint is affected, then the score is 5. Then we do serological test. If the rheumatoid factor and ACPA or anti-citrullinated protein antibody is negative, then the score is 0. If rheumatoid factor and ACPA is low positive, then the score is 2. And if rheumatoid factor and ACPA is high positive, then the score is 3. Then we see the duration of the symptoms. If the duration is less than 6 weeks, the score is 0. And if the duration of symptoms is more than 6 weeks, then the score is 1. We see the presence of acute phase reactants. If C-reactive protein and ESR is normal, then the score is 0. And in case of abnormal C-reactive protein and ESR or electrolyte sedimentation rate, the score is 1. A patient with a score more than or equals 6 are considered to have definite rheumatoid arthritis. What is the clinical features of rheumatoid arthritis? They are the age of the patient is usually in their 3rd to 5th decade of life. In sex, male is to female is 1:3. That means females are more affected. The symptoms are: there will be pain, joint swelling, and stiffness of the small joints of the hands, feet, and wrists, which are symmetrical. Large joints such as wrists, elbow, shoulder, knees, and ankles are also affected. In some cases, there may be monoarticular presentation. The patient feels tired and unwell. The pain and stiffness are significantly worse in the morning, and it may improve with gentle activity. The signs are: the joints are usually warm, tender, and swelled. There is limitation of movement. There may be muscular wasting present, and in advanced disease, deformities like ulnar deviation, swan neck deformity, deformity of the thumb, and boutonniere's deformity can be seen. And extra articular features can also develop. During investigation, we look for the blood count. In the blood count, anemia may be present. The acute phase response proteins such as C-reactive protein and ESR may be raised. In serology, we can find rheumatoid arthritis factor and ACPA or anti-citrullinated peptide antibody. In X-ray of the affected joint, we can see that the soft tissue are swelled in early stage, and then periarticular osteopenia and joint space narrowing can be seen. When we aspirate joint fluid, the aspirate looks cloudy owing to the white blood cells. And other investigations can be done depending on the clinical picture. The treatment options are one, we have to give drug therapy such as NSAID, DMARDs, that means disease modifying anti-rheumatic drugs, which are methotrexate, sulfasalazine, hydroxychloroquine, and leflunomide. Corticosteroids are given for induction of remission. Biological response modifiers or biologics such as etanercept, infliximab are used. Then periodic assessment of disease activity, progression or damage, and disability is required. Patient education, counseling, and a coordinated multidisciplinary approach is needed. Then surgery is done if needed, such as synovectomy of wrist or finger tendon sheaths of hands may be required, and in later stages of disease, osteotomy, arthrodesis, and arthroplasties may be required. Disease modifying anti-rheumatic drugs or DMARDs. These drugs have a delayed action and must be taken for weeks or months before benefit occurs. Their precise mode of action is unclear. Nevertheless, such slow-acting drugs can reduce clinical signs of inflammation and improve or normalize objective parameters of the acute phase response. Example of DMARD. Drugs such as methotrexate, it acts by decreasing the folic acid production and by that decreasing the DNA synthesis. Its indications are rheumatoid arthritis, seronegative arthritis, vasculitis, CTD or connective tissue disease, and PMR or polymyalgia rheumatica. Common side effects are nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Other important side effects are bone marrow suppression, hepatic fibrosis or hepatotoxicity, acute pneumonitis, stomatitis, rash, and alopecia. Sulfasalazine, which is an anti-inflammatory drug, is also used, and its indications are rheumatoid arthritis, seronegative arthritis. Its common side effects are agranulocytosis, Stevens-Johnson syndrome. Other side effects are GIT upset, rash, hepatitis, and hematological is neutropenia and pancytopenia. Hydroxychloroquine is used, which indications are rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. Its side effects are rash, nausea, diarrhea, headache, corneal deposits, and rarely retinopathy. Leflunomide is used, which indication is rheumatoid arthritis, and side effects are nausea, GIT upset, rash, alopecia, hepatitis, hypertension. Azathioprine is used, which decreases purine synthesis and thus decreases DNA and RNA synthesis. Its indications are rheumatoid arthritis, seronegative arthritis, lupus, CTD or connective tissue disease, vasculitis, and PMR or polymyalgia rheumatica. Its side effects are GIT upset, stomatitis, hepatitis, myelosuppression. And other drugs such as D-penicillamine, penicillamine, gold, cyclophosphamide, chlorambucil, cyclosporin, and mycophenolate mofetil are also used. The indications of DMARD is the main indication is persistent synovitis, which is more than 6 weeks, and systemic vasculitis, SLE or systemic lupus erythematosus with cardiac, renal, and CNS involvement, and it is also used as an adjunct to corticosteroid therapy in polymyalgia rheumatica and myositis. It is also commonly used in rheumatoid arthritis, seronegative spondylarthritis, and juvenile idiopathic arthritis.